Bonjour and welcome back to my channel. My name is Claude and today, Pisces, I'm going to be doing your January tarot reading. I'm going to start by getting a couple of energies from my oracle cards. I hope you had a nice holiday seasons. So let's see what energies I have for my Pisces viewers. Those are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody. Just take what resonates and discard the rest. So I'm going to take the top one and I'm going to pick a couple, find out the cards and see which ones are talking to me. This one and this one. Alright, let's have a look. So the first card you get is the Elder Tree and it's Ancient Wisdom. The second card you have is Willow with Interconnection. And the third one is Wood Bethany with Grounding. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say about those three energies for you. Oh, okay, that one jumped, so I'll put it on the side. You have the Knight of Cups. So I'm going to put it here as an extra message. Okay, and another one just jumped. Ace of Wands, so that's another one. So at the center of your spread, you have the Eight of Cups. It is crossed by the Six of Swords. Below you is the Five of Pentacles. Above you is the stars, the star, Major Arcana. Behind you, you have the Nine of Cups. Ahead of you, Seven of Swords. Advice. This is the King of Wands. Sorry, I got really taken by the imagery on this card. I really love the castle behind it. Don't know what you think, but I think it's stunning. Your environment, Knight of Pentacles. Sorry. Hopes and fears, you've got Strength. I hope you can see this. It's not too squished. And your final outcome is the Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Judgment. Okay, so you have a couple of extra messages as well with those two cards that flew out, and I will talk about those in a minute. But you've got Grounding, Interconnection and Ancient Wisdom, and the underlying energy is Judgment. Now the Judgment card is a Major Arcana, so it's a very important energy on your life path, not something temporary like the Minor Arcana. And Judgment is about you having a wake-up call, And I think that this is to do with this ancient wisdom, interconnection and grounding. You're getting messages probably from your ancestors or from your spirit team or your guardian angels. You're getting lots of intuitive hits, and this is making you, look at your life and waking up. I'm getting this sense of I'm awakening to something, and need obviously to be grounded, because this is, as I said, a major change in your life, and in order to navigate changes well, it's very important to ground yourself. Now, there are plenty of meditations you can do online for YouTubes in order to ground yourself, but you can also ground yourself by doing everyday little activities. Some people find doing the dishes very grounding. I personally feel that cooking is very grounding. You could go for a walk if you preferred. You could do yoga. Maybe you're a creative person and you like to paint. Anything that helps you ground yourself, be stable emotionally, and focused. And I can see why the judgment is at work in the background, because in the center of your spread you've got the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. The Eight of Cups is to do with your emotions and your feelings, relationships generally speaking, and 8 is the number of advancement. So it's you coming to realizing that whatever you're dealing with right now is not fulfilling you emotionally anymore, and so you want to go and look for your Nine of Cups, because you're just not satisfied. This is just not good enough for you anymore. And in the near past, you had the Nine of Cups. So you may have had a relationship or a job. It could be, work or relationships or whatever it is we're dealing with right now. You thought it was your Nine of Cups. 9 is the number of achievement. And it's, emotional fulfillment. It's often called the wish fulfilled card. So you thought it was, your Nine of Cups, or it was at some point your Nine of Cups, but because of this judgment energy that you have here, because of those intuitive hits, you're transforming. You see, the Judgment card is always represented with an angel at the top, and people leaving their tombs, and elevating themselves. It's a transformation, and so this may have been, fulfilling you emotionally at the time, but it doesn't anymore. Or you just thought it would, and it didn't. It's, take what resonates. And crossing you is the Six of Swords. Now, swords is to do with your mental realm, so thoughts, how you see things, how you process knowledge, but also truth and communication. And the number 6 is the number of harmony that is achieved after having overcome the challenges of number 5. So something might have been exposed, some truth has been exposed. It's swords, so it cuts, it's unpleasant, and this has put you into that frame of feelings of, well, you know what, this is just not good enough for me, and I want to walk away. But the Six of Swords also has the energy of having learned the lessons and moving on, moving forward. So you've got two moving on energies, really, right in the center of your spread. And in your subconscious sector of your spread, you have the Five of Pentacles. Now, 5 is the number of change and challenges, and the Pentacles are to do with your physical world, so home life, work life, job, careers, financial assets, but also relationships within a building, within your house, so family relationships. And 5 is a challenge or a change. So subconsciously you're dealing with this energy of changing, and you're feeling challenged. Your subconscious is trying to talk to you, your higher self is talking to you about this. And I mean, I'm not surprised that this came up, because you've got two energies of wanting to move on, the energy of the heart and the energy of the head, wanting to move on from something because you are no longer emotionally fulfilled. But obviously this is going to have a change in your physical world should you move forward. sometimes this card can have a connotation of lack mentality, you know, worrying about not having the financial stability to be able to move on. So that could be something playing on your subconscious mind, or it could be your higher self talking to you about thinking about this so you can make adequate plans so you can move on. And all of this comes from grounding yourself. You know, the initial oracle card you got. In your near goals, you've got the star. Now, the star is a major arcana, and it is a beautiful energy. It talks about hope, about being divinely guided, or by the universe, or your angels, your spirit teams. It talks about having your wish fulfilled. So you're looking ahead, hoping that moving on, you know, it's going to help you heal, and that you're going to be guided, which, when this card appears, is the case. In the near future, you have the Seven of Swords. 7 is the number of experience, evaluation, assessment, and the swords, as I previously said, is to do with your mental realm. The Seven of Swords talks about having the focus and the sharpness to do what you need to do. You have a progression from the 6 to the 7 of Swords, so things are going to be moving. It's always good when things go up in numbers on the spread. And the Seven of Swords talk about your determined attitude, you know, to get there, doing what it takes. You can see here, you know, this person is having to carry 7 swords and they're unsheathed, so they're wondering how they're going to do that because they can get cut. And but they still do it. Now, I know some readers say it's about betrayals and doing things hidden. I don't necessarily agree with this. It's just doing what it takes. An illustration can only portray one meaning of a card, and there are many layers to the tarot cards. And to me, it's about having the determination to do what it takes, because it is the card of evaluation. And you see, the card is looking back on the Six of Swords, where they're positioned on your spread. You've got the Six of Swords walking away and looking back. You know, have what it takes to move forwards is basically what it's saying. In the near future, you're going to be able to display this type of energy. In the advice, you have the King of Wands. Now, the kings are the masters of the suits. They've worked their way all through the suits. So, Wands is to do with passions, emotions, your willpower, your spirit, you know, what really drives you. And the King of Wands is someone who is willing to take the risk, a calculated risk. He has a lot of charisma. In our 3D world, he can be an entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur at that, very fiery. You know, is a very good leader. So you may have someone in your environment, male or female, this is a general reading, who embodies the characteristic of the King of Wands, who's going to come and help you, or you could go and ask for help. Or the cards are asking you to embody the King of Wands personality. So go confidently forward. You know, follow your passion. Prepare for it, because the King is a leader. You know, he knows how to prepare, but he's definitely an action taker. In your environment, you have the Knight of Pentacles, or coins. So the knights, they indicate things moving forwards, changes, movement. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is the knight who's sown his seeds and is coming for the harvest. This is earth energy. This is hard work and patiently waiting for the outcome, but it's a very stable and an energy you can rely on. It's a very good card for, you know, now it's going to be the time soon to have your harvest. Just continue to have your goal in mind. The Knight of Pentacles is always portrayed with one coin and, you know, giving it his attention, carrying it. So it is about, you know, having a clear goal in sight, knowing it's going to take a bit of time to move forward, but that, you know, this will happen. This is reliable energy. and that's in your environment. And then this is when I'm going to talk about the 2 extra messages, because you got another Knight of Cups, and you've got the Ace of Wands. Now, aces are the seed, the origin, for the suit, and wands, as I just said, is passions, you know, what really excites you. And this is a brand new opportunity coming your way, and something that's really gonna make you want to move, you know, it's gonna really excite you. And this brand new beginning is gonna come offered by the Knight of Cups. You know, it could come in the form of a offer of love. It could be a friendship, it doesn't have to be a partnership, and it's male or female. But this offer is going to make you feel really excited and a brand new beginning. These are the energies around you, you know, with judgment, for instance. Right now, your frame of mind is about, this is not good enough, I need to move on, you know, let me look for my 9 of Cups. And you're going to need to show determination and focus to get there. But the advice being, be the King of Wands, or go and ask for help for someone who is the King of Wands around you. Because the environment energy is, you know, things are moving forward with the Knight of Pentacles. This could also be an offer in your physical world. So it could be a raise, a promotion, you know. It could be a new job. It could be really virtually anything. But with these 2 as extra messages, this is, you know, someone coming in and offering you a brand new, very exciting beginning, and it could be in a relationship. And in your hopes and fears, you have strength. Now, strength is a major arcana, and it talks about your inner fortitude. It talks about, you know, relying on yourself to get through something, and showing the courage that is within you, and you do have it. You're probably wondering if you're going to have what it takes to move away from this situation, if this is a relationship, to move away from the person because you're no longer happy. You've outgrown the relationship maybe, or maybe something happened and they've disappointed you. Or maybe you're worried that if this is a long-term committed relationship, you're going to be unstable financially and you're not going to be able to do it. You know, do I have what it takes? If this was, dare I say, an abusive relationship, you know, am I strong enough to make this move? Well, you've got the 7 of Swords, which talks about having that focused and determined attitude to do what it takes, and you have strength in your hopes and fears. It's your hope, you know, you have the inner strength for this. It's all about believing in yourself, really, and knowing that you can depend on yourself. You're going to be able to handle this. The major arcanas, they're on your life path to make you grow emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And the universe, God, your angels, your spirit team, whatever it is you believe in, they would never throw at you something they don't think you can handle. They put these challenges on your life path to help you grow. And this is done with your best interest at heart, you know, so that you can upgrade. And you've got the Judgment card, as I said, in the underlying energy. You know, this is the wake-up call. This is an upgrading for you. And you've got this. The Strength card is saying you've got this. You just need to tap into your inner power, because you do have a brand new beginning that's going to be offered to you. And in your final outcome, you have the Queen of Wands. Now we do have the Divine Partnership, the counterparts. That's what happens when I smoosh 2 words together. I'm sorry. But again, you know, so this is the masculine energy, action taking, and this is the feminine energy, absorbing energy, you know, the divine feminine, the patience, the embodiment of charisma, but patient charisma. You know, the Queen is quietly self-confident. She knows what she wants. She knows how to go and get it. She's someone who's softly spoken, but, you know, is not afraid to use her staff if she needs to. it is who she is, and you have those two together. So this leads me to believe that we're probably talking about you coming to terms with the fact that your current relationship is not working out for you and moving on to something else, which obviously will match you better, because you've got the King and the Queen of Wands together with a brand new, very exciting new beginning. Now, as I said, I could read it for work and say that you're moving on from a position that no longer fulfilled you, and you're worried about, you know, financial scarcity. Do you have what it takes to do something else, to start a new business, to change company, that kind of thing? But the cards and outcomes are still the same. You're going to get a brand new beginning offered to you. Be confident and take action like the King of Wands, and you've got this basically, because you'll end up embodying the Queen of Wands, that quiet, self-confident leader, very attractive and charismatic to other people. So looks like you're going to have a very interesting January month. I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If you did, or if it helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I wish you a wonderful January month, and I hope to see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.